So, how do you go about, placing football predictions or sports betting without information about those events? It is probably one of the biggest reasons why you end up losing most of the time, in football prediction and sports prediction generally. And that is the narrative that we, set up this channel to try and recreate or turn around, in that football prediction niche or sports prediction niche. Hi guys, Hookah here, and you're welcome to our channel. If you're looking for a place where you can find highly accurate and well analyzed football predictions, sports predictions that will help you, make informed decisions, better informed decisions as you go about football predictions every single day or sports prediction every single day. You have stumbled on the right channel, and I'd like to say welcome. Please take 1 second to hit the subscribe button, another second to hit the like button to show support to the channel and to help other sports bettors out there like you find this kind of content. Don't forget to hit notification bells also so you become a part of what we do here. You get to know every time we put something of value, which you almost do every single day. So welcome back guys. My name is Hookah and I set up this channel along with the team to use our 9 years going to 10 now of experience in football prediction and sports prediction to help sport bettors like you out there be able to beat the odds in the long run. How we do this is by going out to do research about these football events or sports events in general, and coming back, to look at the options in each of these sporting events that will or has a high chance of, coming through every single day. That is what we do every single day and bring to you on the channel. Okay, guys, for a while now, I've not been able to post. I apologize for that. That's because, like I said in my other video, we are making wholesale changes to what we do around here. Okay, so it's going to take a while to be very, very stable, but as soon as we can, guaranteed, you will be the first to know. That's why it's important to turn your notification bells on. So, anytime we have something of value like this, you will be the first to know. All right, guys. That being said, let's get right into sporting events for today. The first is the game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace, and that's in the EFL Cup. And the reports from what we see here says that Glazner, will confidently put in, his strongest 11, given that he doesn't have any European duties to focus on, basically from the Crystal Palace side, and that lineup can challenge Arsenal, who have reverted to their ineffective form, in how you see them do the 0-0 with Everton just last weekend. Nevertheless, visitors must still focus on the Premier League promotion, battle that is going on. That's Crystal Palace. So we still expect slight changes regardless. And even if it comes, from one of their reliable set pieces, we remain confident, that Arsenal will secure the crucial goal needed to confirm their place in the semi-finals. Okay. We still expect Arsenal to do justice to that. Okay. But just in case that doesn't happen, the safe market option that we have gone with here is for home or away win at an odd of 1.20 in a sporting event. That's a safe market option for that. Next is the game between Newcastle and Brentford. And the report here says that, this tournament has shown to be Hull's strength at Newcastle, and a somewhat advantageous draw allows them to attain only a third EFL Cup semi-final in these events, having secured just 3 victories away from home in 13 months against Premier League teams. Brentford must address their away day struggles if they wish to duplicate the impressive triumph they achieved against Newcastle less than 2 weeks prior. Okay, so given that report there, we feel like the safe market option, that's most likely going to happen in that sporting event is for a home win or draw here at an odd of 1.18, and that's what we will be looking at today. The next sporting event takes us to Southampton and Liverpool in the same EFL Cup, and the report here says that the host will look for a resurgence after Martin's exit, but they could hardly face a tougher rival. Although Sloth might shuffle the lineup once more, Liverpool is expected to have sufficient strength to secure an easy victory. Goals ought to be included as well as, five have been scored in last month's league encounter, and it's bringing that to the total of 48 over the past 14 matches played at St. Mary's since Southampton's rise to the Premier League in 2012. All right, I think that it is safe to say that Liverpool will win either of the halves at another 1.21 in that sporting event. And given how you seen Liverpool fight with red card, to come back and draw that game over the weekend, that was amazing. They think they should be able to recreate, some of that, fighting valor here, even with a rotated squad. In that one, next sporting event takes us to the FIFA Intercontinental Cup, and it's the game between Real Madrid and Pachuca. And from what we see here, as the reigning European champions, which is Real Madrid, will be anticipated to glide into Lusail Stadium and easily secure a win on Wednesday. Easily, it says Wednesday night, particularly if all their key attacking players are healthy enough to start. Okay, so CONCACAF title holders Pachuca will treasure the opportunity to challenge on the largest clubs globally, although we doubt the Mexicans will experience a fairy tale final in Qatar. Okay, so given what we have seen here, you think that it is safe to say that Real Madrid can win this game at the end of 90 minutes at 1.23 odds, and that's what we will be backing in that sporting event. Next is the games between Espanyol and Valencia. It takes us to the La Liga now, and what we see here, Wednesday's matchup is highly likely going to be a tight race as both teams are keen to avoid falling behind Deportivo Alaves. So nonetheless, Espanyol have demonstrated that they can achieve favorable outcomes at home, whereas Valencia seldom suffers, um, you know, away from home. Basically, they seldom perform well, when they are away from home. Valencia, that is. So, given that information we have there, we think that the safe way to play this will go to go for a home win or draw here at an odd of 1.39, which is quite decent given that information we have there about Valencia and how they don't perform well, and how much these two teams need to win this um, today. Next sporting event is between Villarreal and Rayo Vallecano from La Liga also. And the report here says that due to several important suspensions, we anticipate Villarreal will have difficulties at home as their winless run risks and extending, into a concerning territory in this sporting event. Rayo will be uplifted after earning, a point against the champions over the weekend. So we anticipate an away victory for Los Frijoros. Okay, so that being said, we think that giving it away team who's in form now a two-goal advantage handicap going into this sporting event, and expect them to maintain that two-goal advantage right on to the end of 90 minutes in this sporting event at the end at another 1.36, which is quite decent if you ask me. Next sporting event is between Atlanta and Cesena, and this is from the Coppa Italia. Okay, and the report here says that the strongest offense in Serie A will face off one of the least successful away teams in Serie B. Okay, meaning Atlanta can undoubtedly handle this task. Even if the hosts, make considerable changes to their lineup, they ought to still stop Sensena's cup journey and comfortably, take note, clinch a spot in the quarterfinals. Comfortably, Atlanta is expected to do that. So we agree with that, given Atlanta's scoring form, and it is safe to say Atlanta will be able to win this sporting event today at an odd of 1.25. That's what is priced at. Okay, guys. Next sporting event is between Roma and Sampdoria from Coppa Italia, of course. And the report here says that only a win is acceptable for Roma, who lag far behind CIA's top seven and face uncertainty in advancing in the Europa League. The Coppa Italia might be their sole rescue in a disappointing season, and they can certainly overcome Samp to secure a quarter-final clash with Milan. Okay, so given this information that we have here, it is safe to say that Roma is expected to win, but to be on the safe side, knowing Roma with our experience, I think it is safe to just go with either of these teams to win at the end of 90 minutes at another 1.16. Okay, because Roma can be, you know, not romantic sort of team at the end of the day. Okay, pardon my joke there, but that's just what it is. Okay, so we expect that to be home or away win as a safe market option in a sporting event priced at another 1.16. Before I go further and call out the rest of the events that we have for today, I'd like to ask you guys to please take 1 second to hit the like button, just like that. 1 second. It shows support to the channel. It shows support to the team also who go out there to do this amazing work, and myself for presenting this work to you every single day. It really so it helps me. It gives me that morale to do that every single day. Okay, and it helps other sports peddlers like yourself be able to find content like this. So 1 second of your time to hit the like button, and another second of your time to hit the subscribe button if it's your first time coming across the channel. What you've seen so far, this is content that you find valuable. Take 1 second to hit that subscribe button. We will appreciate that, and just thank you so much for being here, being let's give you guys a round of applause for that. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. That's for you guys. Okay, so next sporting event takes us to Portugal, and Taka do Portugal, and it's the game between Sporting Lisbon and Santa Clara. So Sporting Lisbon has struggled, significantly in recent weeks, but we'll view this as a chance, to get back on track, against an opponent who defeated them last month, basically. So considering Santa's, performance this season, they undoubtedly merit respect basically in this match. But we believe that the home team will advance to the quarterfinal and get their revenge, for that defeat earlier in the month. Okay. So that being said, we think that it is still safe to say Sporting will win, but to be on the safe side, we try to do every time. We think that either of these teams come in at the end of 90 minutes. It's just a safe way to watch how this pans out in that sporting event. And that's right, another 1.13 in that one. Moving forward, the next sporting event is or takes us to the Women's Champions League. We have the game between Barcelona and Man City women. And the report here says that Man City might have triumphed in all five of their group matches, yet they head to Barcelona missing several key players, and we believe a weakened um, squad could struggle against the European champions. Considering that, we believe that the hosts will secure a victory by 2 goals, allowing them to surpass Man City in the rankings. Okay, so the safe way we decided to play that is just to go with the Barcelona win home in at another 1.17 in that sporting event. Oh, 1.18 just went up now. Okay, so it is safe to say that Barcelona should be able to win that event, given the injuries Man City have and all that kind of other information like you've seen here. This is why information about sporting events are very important. You can see here now that Man City women have injuries to several key players, and it's really going to affect, what the outcome or the outcome of their performance is going to be like. So let's see how that pans out. We'll talk about this tomorrow, but just to put that one on that perspective, just to mark that. Okay. Next sporting event is between Porting and Hammarby. And the report here says that Hammarby might have triumphed over St. Porting in the reverse match in October, yet we believe they could encounter a more challenging, challenge when they visit Austria for Wednesday's match, leading us to think that they might have to agree, to just share the points and be done with that. So, given that information that we have there, we feel like it is important to go with or be safe to go with over 1.5 goals and under 1.2 nil, given that we expect a lot of goals in this one, given how these two teams have been performing and their records or their history in the past fixture. Next sporting event takes us to same women's Super League, and that's between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. And the report here says that Arsenal have shown remarkable form since Slegars assumed control in October. I think we've touched on that a while ago. We had Arsenal um, in our selections, and they've been doing quite well, the female team. And although they have secured victories in their last seven competitive matches, we believe they will settle for a draw in this one against the Bayern Munich team that has remained unbeaten in 11 straight games. So this is going to be a real test for the Arsenal female team here in that sporting event. And we think that given Bayern Munich, who has lost for 11 games in a row, coming into this one, with a two-goal advantage, so what we're doing here, giving them two-goal advantage going into this sporting event handicap, and we expect them to maintain that two-goal handicap at the end of 90 minutes, when that is done. And that's priced at under 1.34, which is quite decent given they have gone 11 games without being beaten. So we don't see them being beaten at least by more than two or one goal margin, without drawing one blood back. Although we expect this to be a draw largely at the end of the day. Okay, so that being said, next sport event is between Juventus women and Valencia women. And the report here says that despite both teams being eliminated, they will remain focused on concluding their European campaigns with a favorable outcome. Juventus triumphed over Valencia on the first match day, and with the home advantage, we believe the Italian team will secure a fairly easy win to maintain their third position. Okay, so that being said, we think that the safe way to play this or to go about this sporting event will be for a home draw no bet at an order 1.2 1. Okay, that's how we feel like you could do that safely. You could go with that safely. So next, the last final event is the basketball game, and that's between Oklahoma Thunders and Milwaukee Bucks. And the report here says that the Bucks have begun to regain their form in recent games, but still confront a challenging hurdle against the team presently leading the Western Conference, which is, Oklahoma. So we expect a very enjoyable event today, and a close win for the Thunder when everything is said and done. Okay, so given that report, like you seen there, we expect Oklahoma Thunders to win, which is the home team, at another 1.52, which is quite valuable odd there. So these are the sports events that we have for you today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope that you'll be able to find value, from what we've provided here in terms of information and safe bet options, which are meant, by the way, to inform you, just information purposes and entertainment or educational purposes only. Okay, we did not guarantee any huge financial turnaround by what we've given you out here. Basically, we expect you to take this information and what we consider safe market options, and be able to make winning sleeps for yourselves. Picks, very important. Pick one, two, three, and carve out, sleeps, winning sleeps from what we give you on the channel. That will increase your chances of winning significantly and beating the odds in the long run when you do this every single day. So information, safe bet options, consistency, in never giving up. These are the ingredients that you need to beat the odds in football prediction, in sports betting. And that's what we try to bring to you every single day. Okay, guys. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button if first time coming across the channel and you find this content valuable. Don't forget to hit the like button also. It takes 1 second to do both of this. If both of these just require 2 seconds to basically give us that. We spent a lot of time here doing this whole analysis, analyzing, and everything. We just ask for 2 seconds of your time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Very important that you do. Don't forget to hit the notification bells. Also very important that you do. That way, when we post something of value, which we try to do every single day, you'll be the first to know. Okay, because we're inconsistent for some days now, it'll be important that you do that. So anytime we do post something of value, you will be the first to know about that. Okay, guys. So that being said, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around, and don't forget to if you want to join our Telegram community, that link is pinned in our bio. That way events that don't make it here, and that make it to our table are being posted, are being shared there in the Telegram community. So you want to find that, and as well as other valuable information or football predictions that we feel like are valuable as the day goes that don't make it to the YouTube channel, you can find them in the Telegram community, and that's pinned in our link in the bio. Basically, you can also follow our backup channel, Big Odds Football Predictions. It's also pinned in the you know in our bio. That way, you get bigger odds, bigger value. When we have those available. All right. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I hope that you grab some value from what we just posted here. So till we meet again in the next video, may the odds be in our favor always, guys.